York Times, #1 bestseller, 16 straight weeks on the list. Unfreedom of the Press, I call him the Great One, host of Life, Liberty, Levin. By the way, he will have Peter Schweizer for the full hour on his Sunday show. Great One, your take.
My take is the Biden family is corrupt. My take is that Joe Biden obstructed justice in the Ukraine. You want to find obstruction? There it was. And my take is that he blackmailed that government to get that prosecutor removed, and not just to protect his son, but to protect his future run for president of the United States. And you have a massive Democrat scandal here. That's why the media are conducting themselves the way they are. That's why the Democrats are trying to turn this inside out, to immunize Biden and to attack Trump. But it won't work. You see, Trump came into office a very, very rich man, and he'll leave office a very, very rich man. Joe Biden came into the office a very poor man, and then he left office a very rich man, as did his family. Now look how the media have covered this. First, we heard that Trump pressured the Ukrainian president to investigate Joe and Hunter Biden and held up military aid. Then they said, whoa, Wall Street Journal says, well, not exactly. Trump pressured the Ukrainian president to investigate Joe and Hunter Biden, but there was no quid pro quo. Then we get the whistleblower complaint being withheld from Congress. And Nancy Pelosi's very angry about that. That's grave. That takes us into impeachment territory. Justice Department and the DNI say no. Then we find out, really, there is no whistleblower. There's some guy who heard something or read something but wasn't in on the president's conversation. And by the way, I am sick and tired of this president's conversations with foreign leaders being leaked to the media and Democrats on Capitol Hill. I don't remember a damn one of those happening to Obama or any other president. Our president has to be able to speak to other heads of state without this kind of tyranny taking place. Now, Ukraine, through their foreign minister, denies that Trump pressured them, but you see, it doesn't fit the narrative. Now, let's look at what took place with Biden. And by the way, we need a special counsel. I have an idea. We should appoint a special counsel and make sure all the assistant special counsels either donated to the Trump campaign or worked into the Trump campaign, because only then will we have an honest investigation, and make sure they issue a really thick report. That's what they should do. Exhibit 1, our buddy Peter Schweizer. This is April 16, 2014. Devin Archer, Hunter Biden's business partner, made a private visit to the White House for a meeting with the Vice President Biden. 5 days later, Biden landed in Kiev for a series of high-level meetings with Ukrainian officials. Soon thereafter, the U.S. and the International Monetary Fund pumped more than $1 billion into the Ukrainian economy. The next day, a public announcement that Archer had been asked to join the board of Burisma. 3 weeks after that, officially announced Hunter Biden would join the board. Hunter Biden has no background in energy, no background in anything, really, other than being the son of a vice president and other sort. Now, that's Exhibit 1. Exhibit 2. This is from the Washington Examiner. John Kerry's stepson. Oh, it was precious to see John Kerry on TV Sunday attacking Trump, defending Biden, when his own stepson has something to answer for, too. His stepson rushed to play damage control at the State Department after his business partner, Hunter Biden, see all the incestuous relationships, cut a deal with an oligarch-owned Ukrainian gas company in 2014. Mentioned. An email released to the Washington Examiner shows that Biden's decision to join the board of this Ukrainian company sparked immediate concern within his inner circle about the political optics. Biden's father, Joe, was then vice president, so they're very concerned at this point. We have our friend John Solomon. Biden made no mention of his son in his 2018 speech that you saw in the video there, where he says he stepped in. Hunter Biden's appointment to the board was widely reported, so in other words, everybody knew it. Now, I can go on and on and on, and here's the deal. Here's my problem. Where the hell are the Republicans in the Senate? Do you know we control the Senate? Do you know we control the Senate Intelligence Committee? Our good friend Lindsey Graham, are you not chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee? Then why the hell aren't you issuing subpoenas like Elijah Cummings? Why the hell aren't you issuing subpoenas like Jerry Nadler and all the rest of them? Why aren't you getting to the bottom of this? You have real, live corruption, obstruction, blackmail. That's with Ukraine. Wait till we get to China. $1.5 billion. I don't care what the media think. See that over my shoulder? Unfreedom of the press. We know that they're incapable of covering this because of their ideology, but the truth shall set us free. I understand what the Democrats are doing in the House. I understand. They want to destroy the president. They're using their committees as opposition research. They're circling the wagons. They're trying to immunize Biden. What's going on in the Republican Senate? Subpoenas, under oath testimony. Why don't you issue subpoenas for the bank accounts like they do with Trump, or call in his accountants like they do with Trump? Oh, Hunter Biden, we can't touch him. But Don Jr. and Eric and Jared Kushner and Ivanka, they're free game? Hell no. We should turn the script. And here's the difference. Biden is corrupt. Trump is not.
And I'd like to know, what did Barack Obama know about all this and when? Great one, right on it. Sunday night, full hour.